As the predators began to establish their hierarchies following the deployment of the bioweapon by the engineers on their home world, variations emerged in their mutations. Some predators retained smaller statures yet maintained significant strength and durability. Conversely, others grew to towering heights, reaching 10 to 12 feet. Despite their size, the smaller predators faced notable disadvantages in their culture compared to the larger ones. Unlike humans, they exhibited remarkable speed powered by fast twitch muscle fibers, enabling explosive movements without sacrificing stamina. Amidst these dynamics, one predator stood out, a colossal figure destined to become the reigning king among them all. Adult males commenced their journey as members of the hunter class, proficiently capable of killing prey of similar size or smaller. Advancement through the ranks led to the elite hunter class, distinguished by successfully engaging and defeating xenomorphs in battle, marking their face and helmets with the blood symbol and amassing a wealth of trophies. Achieving elite status required exceptional skill and experience, surviving centuries granting a predator the esteemed title of an ancient or elder. Elders played a crucial role in predator society, serving as advisors and, if desired, establishing and leading their own clans. Their significance lay in passing down hunting techniques and wisdom, empowering new hunters and mastering the art of battle with lethal efficiency. The deadly reputation of the predators stemmed from this legacy of transmitting hunting knowledge through the generations, never lost and adapted over millennia. Then there's the king, revered as the grand elder among the predators. Towering in stature, the king possessed not only physical prowess but also strategic brilliance in waging wars against other races. Only the king held the authority to mobilize the predators for conflicts with other species, his tactical genius guiding their endeavors. The king's legendary reputation extended beyond his leadership. He had personally vanquished hundreds of xenomorphs and even claimed victory over a queen xenomorph. Uniquely, he fashioned his throne from the skeletal remains of the conquered queen, a testament to his triumph over these deadly adversaries. Each prospective new king was obligated to engage in a harrowing challenge, the simultaneous conquest of a xenomorph queen and the reigning king. This daunting task signified not only their readiness for leadership but also mandated the creation of a new skeletal throne. Only by vanquishing a queen and the current ruler could the successor claim their place on the regal seat, ensuring the continuation of the predator legacy through a cycle of fearsome rulers. Adding to his accolades, the king possessed the skull of an engineer, an exceedingly rare feat considering engineers' elusiveness and their ability to dispatch predators with minimal effort. The first king not only orchestrated the initial counterattack against the engineers, but also mastered the art of utilizing xenomorph queens on Earth. These deadly creatures became instrumental in the predator initiation process, enabling new hunters to ascend the ranks and continue the legacy. Before ascending to the role of the king, he embarked on a solitary mission tracking engineers that led him to the distant planet LV-223. In the annals of Prometheus, this planet served as a temple for the engineers, housing the final iteration of the perfected black goo. The question arose, why designate a temple, and what engendered the engineers' profound reverence for this enigmatic substance? To unravel this mystery, we journey back in time, examining the engineer interactions with primordial Earth, where only water, mountains, and scant grass existed. We deduce that this ancient species dates back at least 460 million years, if not more. The black goo, originally a fungus developed for self-protection against non-botanical life, played a pivotal role in the engineers' evolution. It is postulated that the engineers discovered a planet with no mammalian life and found this unique fungus, leveraging their mastery of bioengineering to modify it for personal enhancement. Remarkably, they achieved physical augmentation, growing larger and stronger without sacrificing intellectual prowess. However, the one unresolved facet remained their heightened aggression, an attribute they couldn't mitigate. This unresolved aggression manifested in their hostile disposition towards other life forms. This narrative aligns seamlessly with the engineers' speculative homeworld on Planet 4, where a distinct group of engineers, smaller in size and possessing different eyes, abstained from genetic enhancement. In contrast, the genetically altered space jockeys or pilots ventured forth to conquer worlds, securing resources and technology for their civilization. Although rumored to have a concealed residence and their own society on another undisclosed planet, the specifics of this location remain shrouded in secrecy. Stealthily venturing into LV-223, the king embarked on a reconnaissance mission to discern the engineer activities. Cloaked and moving silently, he came upon the chamber housing the vials. Scanning the room, his gaze fell upon a mural depicting a deacon, a subject of significant importance to the engineers. The king, in his covert exploration, discovered coordinates detailing the ship's intended destination Earth. Shockingly, the engineers weren't merely planning to eradicate humans, they intended to employ the pathogen to breed the ultimate killing machines. These lethal creatures were to be unleashed on Predator Prime and other worlds resisting their conquest, cementing their ruthless campaign across the cosmos. Aware of the engineer plan, the king proceeded to sabotage the temple, unleashing the pathogen fatal to all engineers on the planet. As he prepared to depart, he confronted an engineer in a final showdown. Removing his helmet, he carefully set it down, activating the recording function. Adhering to his personal code, the king engaged in combat armed only with a spear for the first kill, a testament to his skill in hand-to-hand combat. In this confrontation, the king emerged victorious, albeit bearing numerous fractures and contusions. After following his customary ritual, any secondary encounter saw him swiftly dispatch any adversary deemed worthy in combat, leaving no room for games. The king's trophies would often remain oblivious to their demise, unaware that they had fallen prey to him. His unparalleled stealth and cunning allowed him to strike without leaving a trace. Upon returning to Predator Prime, the king unveiled the engineer's nefarious scheme to his people, articulating a plan involving a visit to Earth. Utilizing the vial to infect humans, they willingly sacrificed themselves to entities they deemed as gods. The Predator temples constructed on Earth served a dual purpose, preparing predators for potential xenomorph invasions and imparting essential hunting skills to these ultimate killers, the xenomorphs. The elaborate strategy unfolded as a symbiotic alliance, where the predators capitalized on human reverence to fortify their own strengths and readiness against future extraterrestrial threats. Why was the pilot's DNA so special? The altered black goo or fungus in their blood granted them the extraordinary ability to create distinct forms of life. Humans share nearly 50% of their DNA with fungi, highlighting the interconnectedness of life. Contrary to the belief that the engineers came to Earth to seed it with life, their true purpose was to undergo a sacred ritual of self-sacrifice. Having conquered death, they established a maximum lifespan of 150 years. Beyond this, they embraced the ritualistic use of the black goo, one version granting extended life and the other death, ensuring that subsequent generations could thrive. To prevent the stagnation of entrenched ideologies, the choice to perform this ritual on Earth prompts intriguing questions. Some speculate that the engineer's home could have been Planet 4, a world thought to have supported life 500 million years before Earth developed complex organisms. This theory suggests that the engineers might belong to a species 1 billion years old. This intricate interplay of sacrifice and longevity deepens the enigmatic narrative of the engineers and their ancient cosmic presence. As the engineers evolved into a Type 2 civilization, they left our solar system, driven by its tumultuous past.